The kifo? No.
Good morning. My name is Andrew Matovu from Pax Insurance. I'm in charge of corporate and broker relationships.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Assistant Secretary of Police from CWAS-Nsambya. I'm Police Public Relations.
Morning, dear all. I'm Aloysius Ivan Karanzi Chebatenda. I'm the Chairman, Management Committee, Nsambya Babies Home.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Henry Tamari. I'm the Chairman, Child Welfare and Adoption Society.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sister Maria Sarah Namala, the Director for Child Welfare and Adoption Society. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sister Maria Teddy Nations, the Administrator of the Nsambya Babies Home.
I'm Senior Rogers Kabiru Kasa, the Vicar General of Kampala Diocese.
I'm Cholo Johnny Meroviani. I'm a reporter at CBS.
My name is Patricia Nakaima. I'm a reporter from BBS.
I'm Machas Masin, a reporter, CBS exam.
Morning, everyone. CWAS-Nsambya Isaiah, IT personnel, Child Welfare and Adoption Society.
Good morning, everyone. Karim Muyobo from Daily Monitor.
Good morning, everyone. This is Muchava.
Good morning, everyone. Andrew Wanga, UNGB and Sport.
Good morning, everyone. My first name is Shani from BBS Television.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Flavia Nakasozi. I'm a social worker at Nsambya. Most Reverend Monsignor Rogers Mukasa Kabuye, the Vicar General of Kampala Diocese, who is representing the Archbishop, the patron of Child Welfare and Adoption Society, our representative from the government, Afande Luke Owesgire, the Assistant Superintendent Police and Public Relations Officer, Uganda Police, Kampala Metropolitan, our Chairman Board, Mr. Tamale Henry, Owekitiibwa Toban Muhammad, Managing Director, Always Group Companies, distinguished guests here present, I stand here or I sit here on behalf of Child Welfare and Adoption Society and on my own behalf to acknowledge your great contribution towards the cause of the vulnerable children. I would like to welcome, first of all, our Monsignor, and we thank you so much for the good work you are doing to see to it that the vulnerable children receive their dignity. We would also like to appreciate the government of Uganda in a very special way, which is represented by Afande Luke Owesgire, for being with us in this cause, because as we all know, children are admitted to Nsambya Babies Home or to our organization through the police. And it is the same police that helps us through the child and family protection unit to make sure that children are safely admitted and they exit. And we also thank them very much because in the person of Mr. Mayanja Peter, who is present here, the probation officer for matching the division, work goes on very well because of their oversight role over the home, Nsambya Babies Home. We would also like to acknowledge Mr. Kalanzi Chebatenda, who is Mr. Kalanzi is the home administrator, where the chairman board is not available, cannot reach in person. All work is done by Mr. Kalanzi. And Chairman Board would also like to thank you so much for the great work you do on behalf of the Archdiocese. Where the Archdiocese cannot stand, it delegates all the work to the Chairman, Mr. Tamale, to make sure that the work does, our work does moves in line with the church law or the guidelines of the church. We thank you so much, Mr. Tamale. And we would also like to appreciate our partners. As you have heard them, they are here, but they have sent representatives. Movit is present here with us. May we applaud them for their presence. And then Crown Beverages, may we applaud them. Thank you very much for staying with us all these years. And the Tax Insurance, we thank you so much for your great support. 4 Ways group companies, thank you so much in the person of OHT Watoban for the great work you do. Centenary Bank is not here with us. They are here. Thank you very much, Centenary Bank, because you are our main sponsor in this work. And we thank you very much for the love you have towards children. And you have stayed with us all these years since 2023. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of SIPLA, Mr. Katongole. Mr. Katongole is also our sponsor, and we thank him so much for the great contribution he's making towards our work of child care. We would also like to thank in a very special way and to acknowledge the presence of the 4th Estate team, which is here with us, in different members. I am seeing Sapientia, Radio Sapientia, CBS is with us, NTV is with us, Catholic Online is with us, and also Monitor, NTV. Thank you very, very much for the great work you do, because by giving us the publicity, our organization has attained the visibility it has always desired, and it has also received the support it needs from the public. Thank you for making us visible and for bringing on board so many supporters towards the work of child care. We would also like to appreciate our treasurer for the Archdiocese, Father Kasule Joseph. I think he will be here with us maybe, but we thank him so much for the work he does for our organization. And also present with us, who have done a tremendous job to make sure that this activity materializes. We thank Mr. Colin, the Red Cross. These are the people who give us the ambulance during the exercise of the charity walk. And with us together, we have the team from Child Welfare and Adoption Society. I don't know whether I have left out anyone. Thank you so much. Yes. Catholic Online is already here with us. Yes. So, as I have already said, we would like to convey our gratitude to you for the great work you are doing in making sure that the children, the vulnerable children, receive their dignity. Every child that is born deserves to grow up in a loving family. But the ones we take care of in Nsambya Babies Home, Kankobe Children's Home, and Natete Family Group, something has been denied of them by the circumstances in society. But when we come together to support them through the generous contributions we make, through the guidance we get from the government, through the publicity we get from the press or the Fourth Estate team, the work of looking after the vulnerable children becomes a bit easier because we have joined hands together. In this way, dear partners and sponsors, you not only support the church or the government in this work, but you also support Jesus, because Jesus told us that whoever comes to the aid of the least of these little children is helping Jesus, or is looking after Jesus himself, and a reward awaits all of us. So may you receive this reward abundantly in person, in your families, in your work, and in everything you do, so that you may never be in want. May the good Lord bless you abundantly. And as we start this launch, we also pray that you help us to have a fruitful event. I would like to thank you so much and wish you a fruitful launch. Thank you for listening to me.
Vicar General of Kampala. Vicar General of Kampala. The government representative, Afande Oyesigire, the probation officer matching the division, chairman board, the managing director, Forwest Group of Companies, the managing director, Centenary Bank, Mr. Fabian Kasi, our partners, and all people of God. We are grateful for the service we render in looking after the vulnerable children. I want, on behalf of His Grace Kose Mogere, to once again introduce Child Welfare and Adoption Society, CWAS, an non-governmental organization founded by the Catholic Church under Kampala Archdiocese, close to 6 decades now. It was established to cater for abandoned and neglected children, either at birth or during some time in life. CWAS has 3 activity centers through which it operates, namely Nsambya Babies Home, which looks after children from 0 to 5 years. It has a capacity of 30 children. The current number is 29. We have Kankobe Children's Home, ages 6 to 15. It also has the capacity of 30 children and an outreach program. Then we have Natete Family Group, which caters for the youth who are still under our care. And we also have the head office, which is at Nsambya. We gather today to launch the 4th edition of the fundraising charity walk for CWAS, Nsambya Babies Home, which will be held on Saturday, 25th July, 2026. This event aims to raise vital funds to support the welfare of the children in our care, including medical treatment, family tracing, reunification, foster care placement, adoption services, and follow-up support. We have also established a fund to ensure the sustainability of this work, aiming for long-term self-reliance over the next years. Pope Leo XIV emphasizes that children who are abandoned, orphaned, or neglected are never invisible to God, even when they may be overlooked by society. They must never be forgotten. They deserve dignity, love, and care. Every child, regardless of their situation, possesses equal and inherent dignity. Neglect, whether emotional, physical, or social, is grave injustice. We are therefore called to protect vulnerable children, to provide them with care, education, and safety, and to create environments where they can grow in love and hope. As Christians, we must not only feel sympathy, but take action. The Pope continually challenges us to go beyond words, to welcome children in need, support orphanages and foster care, and stand firmly against abuse and neglect. No child should be abandoned. Every child deserves love, protection, and a future. A child abandoned by people must never be abandoned by the child or by society. CWAS-Nsambya Babies Home, at 57 years, remains firmly rooted in its mission of love, care, protection, and family reintegration. Our ultimate goal is to ensure that no child grows up in institutional care, something we know can have long-term negative effects. Every child deserves a loving home, and CWAS is committed to making that a reality. Seeing parents abandon their children is one of the hardest and painful realities to face. For the child, abandonment is not just physical. It can mean loss of identity, love, and security at the very beginning. In places like Nsambya Babies Home, we see a compassionate response that helps bridge that gap. They take in abandoned and vulnerable infants, offering them what they were denied, that is, care, protection, and a chance to grow in a loving environment. I wish to thank all of you for your continuous support, especially through your generous contributions to the first, second, and third editions of this charity work. Your kindness and contribution has already made a tangible difference. I will request at the end of my statement, Sister Teddy will give details of the performance for the years 2023, 2024, and 2025. Out of 396 children cared for in 3 years, 290 children have been reintegrated into the community, a testimony to what we can achieve together. Furthermore, medical care has significantly improved since we began these fundraising efforts. Despite these efforts, the needs remain great, and that's why we are once again appealing to you to join us in this genuine cause. I warmly invite all members of the public, including schools, to join us together with all the workers in the charity walk, which will begin at 9 a.m. on Saturday, 25th July, from Kampala Railways grounds, ending at Nsambya Babies Home. We have kits on sale. I request again Sister Teddy to give us those details at the end of my statement. I once again thank you, our partners and sponsors, different media houses present here, for honoring our invitation, and we look forward to working with you on Saturday, 25th July 2026. May God bless you abundantly. Chairman, Board of Directors, the Managing Director of Always Group of Companies, Mr. Mohammed Toban, the Managing Director, Centenary Bank, Mr. Fabian Kasi, representatives from our sponsors, namwe mwenna abantu ba Katonda. Mu linnya lya Ssaabasumba His Grace Pose Mwogerere, njagala okubanjulira nate ekitongole kya Child Welfare and Adoption Society, CWAS. Ekitongole kino eky'obwannakyewa kyatandikibwawo Eklezia Katolika wansi w'essaza ekkulu ery'e Kampala emyaka egikunukkiriza mu 6. Kyatandikibwawo okuyamba abaana abalekeddwa bakadde baabwe mu bifo eby'enjawulo nga mu malwaliro n'awalala. CWAS, Child Welfare and Adoption Society, erina ebifo 4 gyekola emirimu gyayo nga bye bino. Ekisooka Nsambya Babies Home erabira abaana okuva ku mwaka nga omwana yakazaalibwa okutuuka ku myaka 5. Esobola okubeera n'abaana 30, kati bwe twogerera waliyo abaana 29. Omuwendo guno gubeera gukyukakyuka. Ekifo ekyokubiri ye Kankobe Children's Home. Kino kibeeramu abaana okuva ku myaka 6 okutuuka ku 15. Era ekifo kino kitwala abaana 30. Ekifo ekyokusatu ye Natete Family Group, nga kino kirimu abavubuka abakyalabirirwa ekitongole kino. Aye tubeera ne head office oba ekitebe Nsambya ekirondoola n'okutambuza ebifo byonna ebyo byenjogeddeko waggulu. Olwaleero tukuŋŋaanidde wano okutongoza okutambula okw'omulundi ogwokuna, okunoonya ensimbi okuyamba CWAS Nsambya Babies Home okugenda okubeerawo ku lw'omukaaga nga 25 Julayi 2026. Omukolo guno gugendereddwamu okuŋŋaanya ensimbi ezeetaagisa okuyamba abaana abali mu bulabirizi bwaffe, naddala obujjanjabi, okunoonya abazadde, okubazzaayo mu maka gaabwe gye baava, okubateeka mu maka agasobola okubazaala, ate n'okubalondoola oluvannyuma ate n'okubazzaayo. Tutaddewo n'ensawo ey'okukuuma omulimu guno nga gugenda mu maaso mu bbanga lijja mu maaso. Paapa Leo ow'e14 atukubiriza nti abaana abalekeddwa ettayo, bamulekwa n'abo abatalina mwasirizi ba muwendo nnyo mu maaso ga Katonda, yadde nga oluusi abantu babeerabira. Tebalina kwerabirwa, basaanidde okussibwamu ekitiibwa, okwagalwa ate n'okulabirirwa. Buli mwana awatali kufaayo ku mbeera gy'alimu alina ekitiibwa eky'omuntu mu maaso ga Katonda. Okuleka abaana nga tebalabiriddwa mu birowoozo, mu mubiri oba mu mbeera zonna ng'omuntu kiba kibi nnyo. Tulina okukuuma abaana abatalina mwasirizi, okubawa obulabirizi, okusoma ate n'obukuumi, awamu n'okubateerawo embeera gye bayinza okukuliramu mu kwagala ate n'essuubi. Ng'Abakristo tetulina kukoma bukomi ku kusaasira busaasizi kwokka, wabula tulina okubeerako kye tukola. Paapa atukubiriza okukola okusinga okwogera obwogezi ebigambo. Tulina okwaniriza abaana abali mu bwetaavu, okuyamba amaka g'abaana ate era n'abo ababalabirira, n'okulwanyisa ebikolwa ebitali birungi ebikolebwa ku baana. Tewali mwana alina kwerabirwa. Buli mwana asaanidde okwagalwa, okukuumibwa, aye n'okuba n'obulamu obulungi obw'omu maaso. CWAS-Nsambya Babies Home mu myaka 57 ekyali ku mulamwa gwayo ogw'okwagala, okulabirira, okukuuma n'okukuza abaana mu maka gaabwe. Ekigendererwa kyaffe ekikulu kwe kulaba nti tewali mwana akulira mu kitongole kino, kubanga ate kino kisobola okuleeta ebizibu mu biseera eby'omu maaso. Buli mwana asaanidde okuba n'awaka we bamwagala, era CWAS egenda mu maaso n'okutuukiriza kino. Okulaba abazadde nga balekawo abaana baabwe kye kimu ku bintu ebiruma ennyo. Eri omwana okulekebwawo tekikoma kukosa mubiri gwokka, naye kitegeeza okufiirwa obuvo bwabwe. Okwagala n'obukuumi okuva ddala ku ntandikwa y'obulamu bw'abaana bano beetaaga okuba nga bawulira nga nabo balina gye bava ewaabwe. Mu bifo nga Nsambya Babies Home tulaba engeri ey'ekisa gye bakwatamu ekizibu kino. Batwala abaana abalekeddwa bakadde baabwe n'abali mu bwetaavu, ne babawa ebyo bye baali baggiddwako, nga babalabirira, babawa obukuumi, ate n'omukisa gw'okukulira mu mbeera ey'okubaagala. Njagala okubasiima ennyo mwenna olw'obuyambi obugenda mu maaso, naddala olw'ebyo bye mwatuwa mu kutambula okwasooka, okwokubiri, aye n'okwokusatu. Obuyambi bwammwe bwe muleese bukoze enkyukakyuka nnene nnyo ezirabika mu Nsambya Babies Home. Ebisingawo ku ebyo Sister Teddy agenda kubitwanjulira, engeri ssente zaafunibwa n'abaana engeri gye badde balabirirwamu. Mu myaka 3 abaana 396 be balabiriddwa, nga ku bano 209 bazzibwayo mu bantu baabwe, ekiraga nti ebyo bye tusobola okukola n'obuwanguzi bwe tutuukako nga tukolagana nammwe bisobola okubeera ddala ebingi ddala. Ate era obujjanjabi bweyongedde okulongooka okuva we twatandika okukuŋŋaanya ensimbi zino nga tuyita mu kutambula. Wadde nga waliwo enkulaakulana, ebyetaago bikyali bingi ddala, era kyetuvudde tweyongera okubasaba mutwegatteko ku nsonga eno ey'okutambula ku lw'abaana. Ntwala omukisa guno okukoowola abantu bonna ab'omutima omulungi abalumirwa abaana, omuli ebitongole, amasomero n'abantu ba Katonda mwenna mu parishes zaffe, mujje mutwegatteko mu kutambula okunoonya ssente ezinaalabirira abaana bano abataliiko mwasirizi. Okutambula kuno kugenda kutandika ku ssaawa 3 ez'okumakya ku Lwomukaaga nga 25 Julaayi 2026 nga tutandikira ku Kampala Railways Grounds okutuuka ku Nsambya Babies Home. Waliwo ebikozesebwa ebitundibwa olw'okuddukira omulimu guno, era bigenda kutwanjulirwa Sister Teddy. Nyongera okubasiima mwenna abakolagana naffe ng'abavujjirizi n'ebitongole by'amawulire olw'okukkiriza okubaawo ku lunaku luno. Twesunga okutambula nammwe ku Lwomukaaga nga 25 Julaayi 2026. Katonda abawe omukisa.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the press, all protocol observed. I want to thank you for this opportunity of inviting me here today. Of course, we are partners with many homes that take care of children. Of course, working with government, that is the population side. We don't do this job in isolation, and in most cases ours is to just investigate. And the onus falls on to government to take care of these children. So we are all aware we are here to prepare for the 4th edition of the fundraising charity work. And I would like to wish, I would wish to highlight the persistent challenges of child desertion. We are all here because children are deserted. If children were not being deserted by their parents, by their by people who take care of them, we wouldn't be here. And I also want to quote the annual crime report that we recently launched. That is the annual crime report 2025. Where we have made significant progress in reducing overall child-related offences, coming from 13,489 cases, that is in 2022, to 8,064 cases in 2025. Child desertion remains a concern. A total of 1,200 cases were reported in 2025, although this reflects a 24.5% decrease from 2024, it is still unacceptably high. These are children who are deserted all over the country. We have one of our regions, that is North Choga, that has the highest, and that is 158 cases. But we find in Bachi, India alone, you have like 40 children being deserted every year. You find in Rubaga, you have a big number of children. There are also other cases we don't even capture, because some of these children will just go on the streets and start staying on the streets. There are those that are just dropped at the police, just dropped in the community, who are very young actually. Those are the ones we actually get to do what? To have. But those that leave homes willingly, we have those children that leave homes willingly. They will just be on the streets, and that is a very big problem. So that goes a long way. I'm practically saying that the cases might even be higher, but we have only managed to register a few of them. So it is a very, very serious risk. It includes abuse of these children, exploitation, and violation of their rights, and that is a threat to their future. So we call upon those parents, guardians, to uphold their responsibility and ensure the safety and well-being of all children, all their children. To us, if you abandon your child, that is a crime. And in many cases, I'll give you an example. Recently, a gentleman and a woman went to a lodge in Wakiso, I think Ulova. They went in the lodge with their child. And when they started demanding money for lodging after 2 days, they pretended to the manager that they are going to withdraw money. And they just abandoned the child in the what? In the lodge. So police was called, and we spent some good days looking for the parents. I think the mother along the way, something started demanding, and she came and reported to police that she's the one who abandoned the child. We have to arrest her. The child is still in care of other people, but it is a crime that she committed. So it goes a long way to inform you that these are crimes, and we shall investigate them. And now, on the 25th of July 2026, that is the day they have put and planned, God willing, we shall all reach there, and we shall be part of this work. There are some guidelines that, of course, come along with the works that we prepare. These are security guidelines. basically, since it's a walk, we do more traffic guidelines. There are roads, of course, that will be cut off to traffic. If people out there watching us and want to be part of the walk, we assure you that the roads will be free of traffic. The only traffic we shall allow is that of those that are participating in the walk. So we shall cut off some roads, and we hope that people will come on time, the walk will begin on time. We shall open the road when the walk is done. So we have to keep in mind that these are public roads and they shouldn't be closed for a long time. So we come on time, begin on time, and we end on time. We want to assure you of the security and the places where we are going to gather, specifically the railway grounds, the internal security, the surrounding security, and also Nsambya Babies Home, where members of the public will gather after the walk. So our part is basically to inform you that the walk is very positive, and you should take part of the walk knowing that no threat is against is against us currently. Of course, there are some minor threats, pickpockets. You know that stretch of Nsambya is known for pickpocketing. But we want to assure you that that day such issues will not be entertained and they will not be there. So come ready to enjoy. Have a lot of baggage with you. Leave it home. Come with a few items that you can support and work with, and you can keep safely. So we hope that this run will be a positive reminder to parents out there that yes, there are places like in Nsambya Babies Home and other homes that are available that take care of these children, but not many children get this opportunity to be in these homes. So take care of your children. There are well-wishers who are willing to be part of this cause and take care of these children, but not many children get this kind of treatment. There are a few, very few, that actually get to get this kind of treatment. I thank you all, and I end by saying protecting children is a collective responsibility, and we can make a difference while participating in this work. I go in Uganda.
Thank you so much. I'm going to give the data about Nsambya Babies Home and the performance since we started fundraising. The performance regarding child care, we started our fundraising charity work in 2023. During that year, we cared for 117 children, and out of this, we reunited 75 and 13 were fostered, making a total of 88 who were reintegrated in the community. And in percentage, that is 75.2%. In 2024, we cared for 145 children and babies. We reunited 87 of them. 23 were fostered, making a total of 110 who were reintegrated in the community, and that was 75.9%. Then in 2025, we cared for 134. 63 were reunited with their parents and relatives. Then 29 were fostered, and making a total of 92 who were reintegrated in the community. The percentage is 68.7%. The total children and babies who have been cared for within these 3 years is 396. And out of this, 225 have been reunited, 65 have been fostered, making a total of 290 who have been reintegrated in the community, making 73.2%. But we are aiming at 100%, so we still have like 20 something or 27. And I want to thank you so much, those who have been assisting us, especially during the charity walks. the Vicar General, they appreciated you. This is how we have performed from 2023 to 2025 regarding fundraising. In the first edition, which was in 2023, we raised 102.1 million, and out of this, after deducting the expenses, we had 63 million, and 13.9 was spent on medical care. Then expenditure on tracing and reunification was 22.4, and we invested in our fund 20 million. Then in 2024, the second edition, we collected 124.1 million. We had the net after the expenses, which is 72.9. Then expenditure on medical was 17.8. On tracing and reunification was 19.2 million. Then we had in our fund, we invested 16 million. Last year, 2025, the third edition, we raised 140.8. This one includes the in-kind contributions. We normally get in-kind contributions like water from Pepsi, like it's many things. So it was 140.8. And out of this, after the expenses, we had 71.9. Then out of this, medical care, we spent 17.7 million. Then tracing and reunification, we spent 29.1. And we had an investment of 25. So far, for the 3 years, we have collected 367.1 million. The net is 208 million. Expenditure on medical is 49.5. Expenditure on tracing and reunification is 70.8. And the investment is 61. We want to thank you so much for your support. Of course, we have pending cases. We have many who would have been fostered or reunited by this time, but we are sort of funds. That's why we want to raise funds from this fundraising and charity work in July on 25th. We have cases more than 10 who are there in the baby's home. If you had funds, I think they would be out of the home, and many of them are waiting. Actually, they normally call us almost every week that you come and pick your baby. Some of them are in hospital, others are stranded with the police. The police have nowhere to keep them. So if we don't get a chance of reuniting or tracing and reuniting, the home keeps full and you can't take in more, yet they are suffering out there. So we are calling upon you to join us in this cause. We want to thank those who have been with us since we started the fundraising charity work. We thank the police band. We have also those who have been assisting with the first aid, Mupaya Hospital and Nsambya Hospital, plus the Red Cross, and many others. Now for the kids, because we have to have walking kits. This year we are going to have a kit, a round collar, like you see these ones which are here. They are going to be at 30,000. Then if you want a round neck, it will be at 20,000, and a cap like this, it's at 10,000. We request you to support. That is not so much, so much for someone who is giving, but they are receiving is just little. Thank you so much. I know you are going to support us. And they will be available at Nsambya Babies Home, Kankube Children's Home, Radio Maria, Buto Parish, Wegele Parish, Bugonga Parish, Kavana Sisters Pharmacy Kaukul, at the Central Bank. at Nsambya Parish, Vaga, Washing Bay, Child Welfare Guest House, Kamocha, Swiko, at Shore House, Parks Insurance, and Press the King Bookshop, and Centenary Bank branches. We shall be informing you more of these places on radio and in time to come. I want to thank you so much. I think I can speak in Ghana, but it's almost the same because they are figures. Tubebaza nnyo mwenna bannaffe abatuduukiridde emyaka gyonna 3 n'emirala egy'emabega era ne tubakoowoola mwongere okutuyamba kubanga abaana bo gye bali ate nga beetaaga obutakulira mu home. Tuba tetufunye ssente zibazaayo oba zikola tracing, abakola omulimu we bali naye ssente zibeetaaga. Ba social workers we bali ba tracinga naye nga twetaaga okuba nga tulina ensimbi. La 2023 twagabirira abaana 117 ku bo 75 twabazaayo mu bantu baabwe 13 ne tubafunira abazadde abalungi ababatwala. Omuwendo gwonna gwe twatwala okuddayo mu bantu baali 88. Ate mu 2024 twalabira 145 ku bo be twazaayo mu bantu baabwe baali 87, 23 ne tubatwala mu bazadde abalungi ne tukola omuwendo 110 abaddayo mu community. Mu 2025 twalabira abaana 134, 63 ne tubazaayo mu bantu baabwe, 29 ne tubafunira abazadde abalungi ne tufuna omuwendo gwa 92 abaana abaddayo mu community. Mu myaka 3 twakalabirira abaana 396 abaddayo mu bantu baabwe bali 225, abatwalibwa abazadde abalungi bali 65, omuwendo ogwawamu ogwadda mu community ba mu bantu bali 209. Twagala okubeebaza. Twandibadde tukola omulimu ogusingawo naye olw'okubeera nti olumu kati nga bwe mulaba tuli standstill. Abaana we bali abandi badde bagenda cases zisooka mu 10 already nga buzibwako katonotono naye nga ebyetaagisa tebirina kubeerawo bulungi. Kati performance okusinziira ku kukuŋŋaanya ssente nga mutambula bannaffe mwenna abali eyo abeetadde mu kutambula. Omwaka ogwasooka twafuna miliyoni 12 ku zo nga lyeko ebikozesebwa biteekeka mukolo. Twalina miliyoni 63 ezaakola omulimu guno ogw'okujjanjaba abaana, miliyoni 13.9, okuzzaayo abaana n'okunoonyereza kwonna miliyoni 22, ate miliyoni 2 ne tuziteeka mu fund gye tugambye gye twaggulawo kubanga emyaka gyonna tujja kutuuka mugambe tusobolera kuzzaayo baana tulikoma ddi. Senga tusobola okufuna n'abantu abateekako mu fund eyo tunaganze ngenda kuteeka buteesi mu fund ngattamu oba miliyoni 1 oba 2 neekula nesobola okuleeta ezisobola okulabirira abaana ne tuba nga tukyatambula nnyo ku ekyo kuba ebintu bingi ebiri mu babies home n'ebirala mu kitongole kyonna si baana bokka kuddayo n'ebirala mwebiri ebyetaaga obuyambi. Mu 2024 twakuŋŋaanya 124 miliyoni ne tubeera na 72 nga tumaze okuggyako ezikola emirimu 17,880 ku bujjanjabi, 19 ne zikozesebwa mu kuzzaayo abaana ne tubeera 16 ezaateekebwa mu fund. Mu 2025 twakuŋŋaanya 1,880, 71,900 ne zibeera nga zize kutambuza emirimu, 17,700 zayamba mu bujjanjabi, miliyoni 29,116 ne ziyamba mu kunoonyereza ate n'okuzzaayo abaana, 25 ne zigenda mu nsawo yaffe. Omugatte twakakuŋŋaanya miliyoni 367 mu myaka gino naye eziriwo okukola nga tumaze okuggyako ebitegeka omukolo ziri miliyoni 208 nga ku zo miliyoni 49,500 zigenze ku bujjanjabi bw'abaana, ate 7,800 zigenze mu kunoonyereza abakadde b'abaana b'abantu baabwe n'okubazaayo, ate miliyoni 61 ezituyamba kukulaba nga tutandika fandi ejja kutwongerayo mu maaso. Njagala okubeebaza ennyo era nyongera okwongera obbakowoola. T-shirts zaffe zetugenda okutambuliramu zijja kuba zifaanana nga zino eziri wano, nga t-shirt ey'ekitogi ejja kuba ku mitwalo 3, eteriko kitogi ejja kuba ku mitwalo 2 n'akakofiira kaffe ka mutwalo. Nsaba tuwagire bannange, kuwagira buwagizi, kuŋŋaanya ssente zo bwe tunaatuukira wamu gw'omukaaga ng'owezezza emitwalo 3 ogule osobole okuyamba abaana baffe bano. Tujja kubeera nazo mu bifo eby'enjawulo bye twayogeddeko, era tujja kwongera okubabuulira obudde bwe tunaafuna bwa media bwe banaatuwa kasita ekirungi bonna bali wano. Tujja kubasaba tube nga tujja okwongera okumanyisa abantu nga bwe bitambula. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.
Owekitiibwa. Bikajen, at your will, you can say a few words concerning the launch.
I wish now to launch the charity walk, the 4th edition, which will take place on 25th July 2026.
Thank you so much, Musinya. Nsaba nga tetunatuula ba sponsors baffe kyetulonkize kikino kabatubuulira obuvujirizi bwe bagenda otuwa. Owekitiibwa Mukungu Dr. Kasi.
Zibiika jeno waffe wa Archdiocese, basisita baffe abegogonya n'abakungu bonna abakulu abali wano, ffe nga Centenary Bank tubadde tutambulira wamu mu nkola eno ey'okugezaako okulaba nga tufuna obuyambi abasisita okulabirira abaana ababa basuuliddwa. Era ndoza guno omulundi gwa 4, era tuli basanyufu okubeera nti tuli wamu n'omulamwa guno ogugenda mu maaso. Era Centenary Bank nga bulijjo ejja kuwaayo obukadde 2 okutwala okukola.
Engalo. Tweyanziza nnyo ssebo, tweyanzeege, twanirize 4 Ways Group.
Since this charity walk started 2 years ago, we've been supporting it. And we have done our best to work with the management to see how we can support. This is the 4th one here. We are not going to stay behind, and we put all our efforts to see how we can help. And at the moment here, we are pledging 10 million Uganda shillings.
Thank you so much for Ways Group. Crown Beverages.
Good morning, everyone. All protocol observed. My name is Johnson. I'm the trade marketing manager at Crown Beverages Limited, the makers of Pepsi. We are thrilled to be part of this initiative. And as Crown Beverages, we believe in initiatives that are practical, visible, and consistent. And there is no other right way we can showcase this other than participating in the CWAS-Nsambya Babies Home walk. We've been part of the journey and want to commit that we'll continue being part of this agenda, because we know that this is the future. These babies are the future of Uganda. Now, as a business, we are going to contribute 250 cartons of Nirvana drinking water. This water will cater for all participants at the walk, and we look forward to seeing you on the 25th of July, and hopefully we can contribute to a country where every child is loved and feels at home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Crown Beverages, Pax Insurance.
The Vicar General, all protocols out. My name is Andrew Matovo from Pax Insurance. We are thrilled to be part of this journey. I think we started with you, and we pledge to continue. We're not only in insuring businesses and properties, but we are also interested in giving back to the community, especially in areas where we are supporting the community and the vulnerable children. So for Pax Insurance, we are going to contribute 2 million shillings. In addition, we always provide a place where we can sell and people have access to these shirts, and we also sell directly to people, and we also forward the money to Sister Teddy after mobilizing those funds. So we look forward and call upon all Ugandans to come and take part in the charity work. And most importantly, if you cannot walk, at least you can buy a shirt or cape that can also help in helping these vulnerable children. Thank you so much.
Dear Vicar General, we also got contributions from Cipla Quality Chemicals. Umukungu, Dr. Emmanuel Katongole has sent some money. Sister will be talking about that. Uganda Prison Services have also pledged something. ASP Luko Westgire should know that the police band is going to lead us from the level grounds up to Nsambya Babies Home. Thank you so much. We take a few minutes sitting because we need to move a vote of thanks. Thank you. Mobit Products is also with us, and quite a number are yet to join us. Thank you so much. Mobit, please. Please.
I'm going to give Mary back. My name is Doreen, and I'm here as a baby junior representative, a baby brand, and a Mobile Products Limited. We are honored to join the charity work, for the launch of the 4th edition. Our baby junior brand cares for babies, and our products go beyond that. We care for the babies. So this initiative is important because every child deserves love, care, and protection. We commend the incredible work being done by the Nsambya Babies Home. Your dedication continues to touch our lives and inspire others. Once again, I thank you so much for being here today. We look forward to a successful campaign and impact for all. We shall be giving our in-kind donations as our products and also cash contribution. Thank you.
Ne Kampala Archdiocese Treasury, Sister in a message, eyavudde wa Father Kasule.
Give us 1.5. And Mr. Katongo will give us 5 million.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Tutuleke dakika 2 ate tumalirize. Thank you.
Members of the press, I honor everybody here with us. The vote of thanks that I'm going to give will start with thanking the Almighty God for the gift of life and for making this activity, this ceremony possible. I want to thank the Archbishop of Kampala, through you, Monsignor, for the very good patron work he has done for Child Welfare and Adoption Society. We want to thank you as Vicar, our supervisor, for the great job you do and for your spiritual guidance to the society and to the Archdiocese. Our partners, Centenary Bank, thank you, Oweekitiibwa Fabian Kasi, for being a friend of CWAS and for being the chief sponsor. Thank you for loving the children. The police force, we thank you. We thank you for being our friend. We thank you for leading us during the charity walk. Without the police band, we would not walk well. With the police band, we imitate how the police officers march, and we do a good job, and it's entertaining, it's healthy. So thank you very much for providing security as well. Oweekitiibwa Band, chairman of Fourways group of companies, you've done us well throughout the years. Scholar, KCC, Move It, and all others, the press. Without you, nothing would go to the public. We thank you. Life is a cycle. Whatever we do remains in that cycle. Whatever good we do, the harm that goes out to assist children comes back having collected a lot of blessings for us multiplied many times. Let us not forget that those who abandon children and neglect them are in themselves hurting within. They should face the law, but they should also be pitied, for you cannot conceive that a person would bring forth a child and abandon that child unless that person is internally hurting. What is expressed outside shows the inner feeling. For us as a group here and others that help us, we see that our inner feeling is that of love, is that of compassion. And we express it by giving love to these children, by extending a hand of help. We want once again to thank all of you and request you to help further these children. We thank the Monsignor for your words, kind words, and for your passionate appeal to us all to serve God by helping these children. In absentia, I want to end by passing a vote of thanks in absentia to our children. These children have helped us remember our obligations, spiritual obligations, that we are called to love and to help those in need, because indeed we would be helping God who created everybody in his image. The image of those children is the same image as ourselves, who have been given the chance, the privilege to have something to offer to them. Thank you very much, Monsignor. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. May God bless you all.